Hello, my name is Taifan,
Hi, I'm Marcelo Vasquez.
and this is our Crowe Fall 2025 National Case Competition entry. It's going to be about the ethical and alternative to social media that promotes the health and well-being of its consumers, as well as prioritizing user safety.
Our group name are the Consistent Profits, and our company name is Aura Social.
Okay. On our agenda today, we will have a company overview, our business model, as well as a feature set of features that will promotes the health and well-being of its consumers, and a growth plan, as well as a budget allocation as well. And so, company overview, we are a social media startup aiming to provide an ethical alternative with health and wellness promoting features and user safety. Our vision today is going to be create a healthier relationship between people and technology by offering a social platform that promotes mindful interactions as support for mental and physical health. Our target audience would be the millennials and Gen Zs with their high social media usage that should prioritize their growing mental health awareness as well. And also some other concerns consumers would be parents concerned about screen time, health conscious professionals, as well as educators and students, and wellness communities. Okay. And so the problem with social media, of other social media sites, and other problems we have to tackle today will be the unhealthy engagement with addictive features. It shows that users um, often scroll their feed or interest in algorithm showing an average of 3 hours daily on social media, spending that much time. So they rely on negative news for engagement and hurtful comments, algorithm with autoplay feeds, and lack of health promoting features. And the anti-consumer safety practices of other companies will be the bot accounts and AI influencers. For example, in an article by Chris Westfall, it shows that an AI influencer named Atana Lopez on Instagram and Meta website, social media platforms, has over 350,000 followers, earning between roughly 3,000 to 10,000 monthly revenues. And it shows an unattainable beauty and fitness standards to its users. And there was also undeveloped identity verification features and a lack of profile discoverability customization. So it shows your profile to um, everyone as suggestions. And so our proposed solutions would be to tackle um, three of the features. It would be it has to be non-addictive, promotes the health and well-being of our consumers, as well as user safety. And so our first proposed solution would be to for usage reminders. We would also have a built-in planner and a feed to negate doom scrolling and reflection prompts. Uh, the user will also be able to have their own feed customized in their liking in-app resources, trust ranks, and allocate data on their physical health and sleep, anti-impersonation protection, profile verification, cell phone suicide prevention alerts, and no anonymous DMs. And so our social media platform will provide health resources. It will provide a link and contact to helplines if needed, and very accessible staff to provide assistance in cyberbullying cases. Our trust rank, it will be negative comments that are reported lower, will have lower the trust rank, and enable to join some communities when access to some of our features as well. And the active staff will review reports while having an automated system to auto flag suspicious behaviors. This is shown in other platforms such as Reddit in their Karma system, shown by this article by Brent Sutoris, and it shows an overall increase in authentic engagements. And also users will be able to have a feed customization and set a topic of interest, as well as join like-minded communities. And we will have a built-in plan as well to create a personal structure and sets routines, reduce the impulsive scrolling with more purposeful sessions, as well as a weekly wellness summary and daily engagement planner. Usage reminders, that will be for them to have an end of feed limit, to negate that doom scrolling again, and friendly and positive reflection prompts, as well as a timer to negate. So our user-friendly medical data, it'll be able to connect to the health and fitness devices that tracks for steps and sleep data. And it'll be easy access to display the plethora of data for different time periods in a user-friendly way. Okay, next page. For our user safety, is my concern. We have an anti-impersonation protection that provides unique users instead of bots on our platform, a profile verification to confirm the actual identity of users, self-harm and suicide prevention alerts. This will be an AI scan of harmful comments and posts that notify users with a friendly message um, and suggestion, as well as direct them to helpline for assistance. And no anonymous DMs, preventions of bots and negative users that are not connected with the user to be able to directly message the user. And this is our growth timeline. First 4 months, it will be an open beta with testers for reviews and feedbacks. We will have to build a core experience with our features and advertisements, as well as bug reports and feature requests from its testers. And then we will have established analytics on user retention and product usage. Uh, Collaborate partnerships with other health and wellbeing creators to promote the platform as well. In our 4 to 7 months period, we have an advertising to college campuses. For example, of a success for this is Facebook. They started on the campus as well. Um, Address issues with feedback during the beta during this time period as well. In 7 to 12 months, we will have community events. We're hosting health and well-being workshops as well as fitness. We would also have a referral program um, for to gain in-app currency for premium versions of health and well-being tools for any additional referrals the user may have to our platform, and as well as promotes health and well-being tools. For after that, our 12 to 18 months, we will continue advertising the application, continue add revenues and creator partnerships, and subscription for premium features to hopefully increase our revenue over that time period. And we will have a budget breakdown in the next. I'll be passing on to Marissa.
Here we have the budget allocation. Our main focus and our main top percentage of this budget expenses account would be the personnel, which is all the developers, the law, and the designers of the app or the social media. As for the infrastructure, that includes like the databases, which is around 11% of the budget. Continuing is the marketing, which is only 9%, but it's part of like the launch of the budget. Next is the design, which is only 8%, which includes the UI and the features that the social media would have. Last is the contingency, which is only 7%, which is only for extra expenses. Here is like a further breakdown of the budget, exclusively the expenses that we would have. The main personnel we would hire would be the software developers. We would focus more on top or experienced software developers. So the higher the price, the better the outcome we would have. As per the infrastructure, we would use Google Cloud SQL database and other Google storage services. And next would be the design. We would mainly focus on research. So like in our own data, we would research if like people are healthy or they enjoy our app. As per also the UI and the features would also be part of the design. In the marketing, the main price would be the launch campaign, which would include the campus visits and collaborating with other influencers, which also includes into the branding. And lastly, the contingency would just be other expenses or other unexpected expenses. So the total expense like budget under would be $1.06 million. So that's about less than what we expect to receive from the revenue of the ad and subscriptions. Here this is a trend we would want to see in the next 5 quarters of opening the social media. The expected full company revenue would be 1.5 million. That includes the revenue stream of the advertisements, which has the rate of $3.5 of the ECMP rate. That includes the $3.50 per 1,000 impressions. So for the subscription part of the revenue, we don't expect anyone to subscribe in the first like quarter. So that's why the growth is like more smaller than compared to the revenue of the ads that would start from the beginning of the launch of the app.
Okay, to wrap things up, come to a conclusion. Uh, there will be our recommended features will be the built-in planners, usage reminder, trust rank reflection prompts, analytical data and on physical health and sleep, our anti-impersonation protection, profile verification, self-harm and suicide prevention alerts, as well as no anonymous DMs. And our company will tap into a rising concern over a real problem with digital addiction, and different from other social media with a purpose to promote health and well-being and user safety, and our opportunities to scale into other sectors such as health and education as well.
As for the budgeted expenses, it would only be $1 million, which is the main part of it is the personnel, which is 65% of the budget. As for the revenue, it would have a 90% growth since launch, and the main source of profit would be the advertisements.
Okay, and thank you. This is our end of our presentation, and thank you for listening.
Thank you.